Good afternoon. Good morning, good afternoon. For me, it's morning. For you, it's for everybody else at this time of day. It would be afternoon. But hey, finish up my morning. Hey. So, package and mail day. Well, twice this week because I just couldn't wait. Excited to get some small packages that I ordered. But then I also get my mail, and I have all 3 of my W-2s from last year. So now I get to look forward to the joy of going and getting my taxes done. And have to have the tax preparation place that I go to do my state from 2020 because the state of Pennsylvania doesn't seem to have their head out of their ass. Tried to save myself money and go do my own state and local, which local was a piece of cake. Logged into the website that they use to do the local taxes. Boom. Within 5 minutes or less, I was done. The state, on the other hand, required a login and password that they issue you. What? Because they, tax preparers already have that login because they're tax preparers. So I clicked the link. They said it says it'll get sent to me. 2 weeks went by. I finally get it, and then it wouldn't work. Wouldn't let me in. So and then with just everything going on and trying and changing jobs and just before you know it, the end of the year was here, and my state taxes for 2020 aren't done. So I'll have to have them amend that this year when they do my 2021 taxes, federal, state, and local. I'll just pay them to do it all, done with it, pay them extra to take care of the state from 2020, pay whatever penalty. So I'm sure that's all going to come out of my refund. So my refund probably won't be what I got last year. It'll be probably a couple $100 less, but hopefully it'll be just enough to get my Renogy Solar 400 watt Renogy Solar kit, premium kit, so I can get solar on this bad boy, and hopefully that way it'll keep my sealed lead acid batteries that are half shot already. Hopefully it'll keep me in good enough juice mode till I can save up to afford the lithium iron phosphate batteries that I want to get. So the package day today wise, big box there. Spare tire rack to mount to my back driver's side door so I can hack off the pin and get my spare tire down, because my van never came with the doohingy to crank down your spare tire. As a work van, when they emptied the van, they emptied the van. Guess they didn't really care. Hey, they're getting rid of it, right? So I don't have, and I'm not paying $105 for a crank bar, the crank down set. I was like, spent a couple dollars more, and I bought the tire rack. And then that way I don't have to worry about getting down on the ground to get my spare off if I need it. It's right there. It'll be on the back, bolted down. And then because I'm getting old, nighttime driving and bad weather driving is getting rough. So, and this ain't no brand, this ain't no sponsored stuff. I ain't getting no. Would have been nice if this company would send me stuff, but they're big enough. I don't think they need a guy with 21 subscribers to. They're not going to give me stuff to talk about it, but I'll talk about it anyway because these things are quite cheap, but yet they seem like they're really good construction and all. The reviews that I saw were great, but nightlight. So what we got, we got LED, we got a set of driving lights. And then we got fog lights. Comes with full wire harness with a switch. I had plans, well, because eventually I'll have some more lights on this thing, like rear lights that'll make it easier for backing up in the dark. I'll be able to turn on some lights to see where I'm going. I'd like to get a light bar for this eventually, so that way when I'm out in the wilderness I can light up to see where I'm going a little better. But yeah, we got nightlight, we got driving lights and fog lights to install. Come on, get in there. So I was going to actually, I think for those lights, since they come with a little round lighted switch, they're going to go over here in the dash right by my headlamp, my headlight switch. My plan, my idea is I was going to make my own frame and then do fiberglass to make a contoured. I wanted to make a contoured box that would be flat on the front and then slope it down to contour to the dash. And on that face, be able to have a switch panel that's going to be in the future would be the switch for the light bar. It'll be a switch for perimeter lights on the sides, a switch for the rear lights, Probably a switch for onboard air compressor. And etc. Because now perimeter lights, I plan on having a switch panel up here to be able to turn them on, but I'm also going to have a switch in the back so that when my curtain's drawn and I'm in the back, if somebody were to knock on if I hear something or somebody knocks on the van, with a flick of a switch, I'm going to light up both sides. I'm going to light up around this van so I can look and see who's out there when I look out. But that's all down the road. That's all stuff that that's some of the, I mean, it's something I should have because it's for safety and a lot of, visibility, but it's also not an absolute necessity at the moment. So, solar kit on the roof, 400 watt solar, new lithium battery or two is definitely the highest priority. Those are the two highest priority, besides getting this thing inspected by the end of February. And then there's a few other little build out idea stuff that I still want to finish to complete my build. I got it good enough to live in it, and I've been living in it. Still has some work to be done to finish it all up, to consider it complete. But we'll get there all in time. It's a process. And when you're on a limited budget, working to pay bills, trying to pay off debt, even though it's funny that it'd be nice if the credit card companies and stuff would actually want to work with you a little better. But since they don't want to work with you, it's kind of like, well, then you'll get it when you get it. You'll get what, they make it a little tough. They don't like to work with you. So, trying to live and pay bills and pay off debt. The fact that I don't make what I used to make before I fell into this abyss that led me to having to live in a van because it's my only way out. But at the same time, I love van life, the idea of it, the freedom. So the goal that I have set to where I want to get to, it's all one big, I'll come back, it's a journey I will complete. One of these days coming up here soon, I'll probably do a video, do an official hi, who I am, blah, blah, blah. And fill in a little backstory, I guess, for those that don't really know me. Don't know what led me to van life. I think it's soon time that I share that with everybody, so that way for future subscribers, so they'll know my story. Because if I can do this and come through and make it through everything that I've been through, other people can too. So that's where my goal of inspiring others to keep pushing and fighting through bad times. Don't give up. That's something that's a message I want to get out there to people, and to help people know that they just don't give up. things will get better, things will turn around, and you can, as long as you're willing to put in the energy and the fight, you can make it through a lot of stuff. So, and on that note, fellow van lifer Jeffy Bear from BC, Canada, keep fighting, buddy. You got a lot of support and a lot of love from a lot of people out there, van lifers and not van lifers, people that follow your channel. Don't give up, buddy. My grandfather had diabetes and went through the same struggle you're going through right now. So just keep fighting, buddy. Other than that, the hell kind of Croc sneaker look-alike wannabe things were those? You know, Crocs. I don't know. That's just one piece of foot apparel that I don't think they should have never came up with. My goodness. I guess I'm just too old school. Sneakers and boots. Sneakers and boots. But, yep, so I completely just lost my train of thought. Good God, old age, I'll tell you what. It's not really old age. It's just way too much. Van life is about freedom and everything else. But the one truth of the matter is that van life is not free of stress and anxiety by any means. A lot of people out there in van life make it look all glamorized. And I never once thought to myself that as soon as I got in the van, everything was going to be perfect and peachy and I knew better than that, because there's still all the anxiety and stress of life, working, trying to get things done. I got so much stuff to do and not enough time to do it. And then every time I turn around, there's somebody wanting my time. Over here, over there, behind me, in front of me. It's a never-ending thing. I mean, I got a lot of stuff that I got to take care of and get done and try to do. And I really need to focus. But at the same time, if I try to focus and get stuff done, it'll feel and look like I'm ignoring people, but I'm not. But yet I feel like that. So then it makes me kind of feel bad, but yet at the same time I know I have stuff I need to get done for me and for the van life and for everything. There's things I have to get done. So if that means I have to take time for myself to get stuff done, so be it. So I guess if people don't understand that, if it comes down to, if anybody doesn't understand that I need to have time for myself to get stuff done, then that's on them. That goes for everybody out there. I mean, if you got things you need to take care of, you need to take care of you first. Just like I gotta take care of me first. So, it is what it is, I guess. It's life. It's all part of life. So, on that note, I guess we gotta get going. I gotta get gas. Fill my diesel tank for the heater. Save this person. Oh, mate, your trunk's open. Hold on. Oh, you're pulling up for a package, I guess. Yeah, okay. So, yep. Alright, well, catch y'all later. Have a good one, people. Fight for love, not hate.